Well, as far as inspiration, I think it started when I was a law clerk to a great settling judge, and he would always say to me, "Pete, nobody wins going to trial. It's too expensive. You don't know when you're going to get a trial date. And forget about determining what a jury's going to do because you don't know. There was really uncertainty." And that kind of germinated the idea, well, maybe you're right. Maybe going to trial all the time is not a good idea. And you can save a lot of money and you can help people by educating them that trial is maybe not the avenue to go to. Well, I would say you have to be patient. You've got to listen carefully. And what I try to do, and I don't think you should do, is prejudge the case, because every case is different. You don't want to be known as a plaintiff's mediator or a defense mediator. You really want to have a neutral atmosphere. And if you do that, you're going to go a long way to resolve a case. Well, I think like any profession, doctor, lawyer, mediator, they look for experience. I've been a judge and a mediator for over 50 years. I was an active litigator. I tried a number of cases, hundreds of cases, some of them very complex. And I think clients look to that type of experience. Well, one of the most important things, a lot of these cases are very emotional. There's a lot of ego, and I found you have to have a pre-conference. Talk to the attorneys and say, look, you've got to talk to your clients. We're not going to a war. You've got to be reasonable. And if you set the agenda, it's going to make the mediation a much easier process. I'll use the old Bill Parcells line, the former Giant football coach. He says, the only way you determine somebody's record is how many wins and losses. I think I've had a good record resolving cases, and I don't keep statistics, but I think maybe 95% have been resolved. And I'm talking about thousands of cases, both as a judge and a mediator. Well, I like to travel. I like movies. I belong to a movie club in Montreal, and I like theater. I belong to the Lincoln Theater Club, and I'm a big sports fan. I like to go to games when I have a chance, and I'm kind of a gym rat. I belong to a gym, and I'm going to use the Clint Eastwood line because I want to keep in shape. I remember he said, "You don't let the old man in," and that's what I'm trying to do with going to a gym.